Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Ant-Man channel. It is Wednesday, the 28th of August, 2013, and I am your host, Ant-Man. I have an article in front of me from WND under the column Diversions. So, Angel caught on home security camera. I said, Lord, you blew my mind. I seen this cool video, and there's a picture of it too. It's like a white orb that's like floating around that he saw after he prayed. I saw the two videos right now. If you want to go watch it for yourself, it's on WND.com under the column Diversions, and this one is Christian Minister Catches Angel on Camera. So, a West Virginia minister says he received a divine revelation this month as he caught on camera what he believes is one of God's holy angels. And Charles Shelton of Charleston, West Virginia, says it was early on the morning of August 4th when he awoke and felt an urgent need to pray for his neighborhood. Shelton had recently installed a surveillance system for his home and a security camera posted outside. Shelton, who turns 48 September 1st, says, as he was praying, I was sent to go to the monitor, and when I went to the monitor, I appeared to see the angel of the Lord coming through the wall. The strange phenomenon was recorded, displaying a brilliant ball of light that approaches Shelton's home, appears to enter through the wall of his living room, and then exits a few seconds later. The large circular light then returns and approaches the home a second time at a slightly different angle. I waited and wondered what went on, and I was astonished about this light, he told the Charleston Daily Mail, and I said, man, that must be the presence of the Lord. It's kind of hard to figure out what was going on, but the Lord said to me to come down and there and pray. When I began to pray and I saw that light, I said, Lord, you blew my mind. So skeptics told Shelton, who has worked for UPS for 27 years, that the event may have been caused by a light or insect near his home. But Shelton was convinced an angel was present. When asked what he thought it all meant, he said, I believe that it means the Lord is going to work on that neighborhood. We hear about the crime and we hear about the drugs in that area, and I believe the Lord is going to have that neighborhood cleaned up, and the presence of the Lord is sending his angels. He's dispatching his angels in that neighborhood, and I believe it's time to let the people know that help is on the way. The police can't do it all. The neighbors can't do it all, but who do you rely on? And I rely on the Lord to do it. So Shelton told WOWK-TV that the experience has emboldened his faith. It changed me tremendously to know that when I pray, the Lord hears my prayer, he said. Amen to that. But he also noted, I never did look outside. It was just too astonishing, I think it says there. I mean, it just blew my mind, he said. Wow. Well, God bless that guy. You know, there's a lot of people that are trying to tell him that his experience wasn't God, and they're trying to discourage his faith that there's God and that there's angels and all this. I think that if something like that happened to you, if you consider it, you would think it was an intervention from God, that, he told you to get up, pray, and then you see something like that, and it's an unexplainable phenomenon. What can you do but think that, it's your faith, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you have to go with it. And as a believer, I want to believe him. I want to say yes. I want to say that's a good sign. There's a pouring out of the Spirit going on in our days, so why not? You know what I mean? But that's up for you guys to, believe or whatever you want to do about that. But it's just one of those things, I could talk about my spiritual encounters, but I wouldn't expect you to believe me or not. But I know what I've been through. I know what I've seen. I know what God's shown me, and it's a pretty amazing thing. But for me to really tell you that, I wouldn't come out of a heart of, I want to prove it to you. It'd just be like, I wouldn't really, I don't know, to share my testimony, I guess, would be the only reason, but whether you believed me or not wouldn't matter to me. So that's why it's a really crazy thing. So if you want to come back and listen to some more of these, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. God bless.